Hello all and welcome to the first video of JSMaker. What is JSMaker? JSMaker is a nice visual way to code JavaScript with. Although it's an experimental tool and still under development, I think it has a lot of potential and could be a great way for beginners to understand the basics of coding, as they could see and follow the flow of a program from the first input all the way to the last output in a very visual way. If you're familiar with any coding language and ever considered functions as black boxes, so in JSMaker you can actually see them as black boxes. So let's go through the general usage of JSMaker and see how it works. And for that we'll create a new project. Okay, so the main area is our workspace. On the top left side you can see different categories of these elements called modules. You can drag modules to the workspace, and if you click them you can see these three icons. The first one from the left is for duplicating, the second one is for deleting them, and the third one is unavailable right now, but it will be soon. You can select multiple modules and move them around as a group, as well as duplicate them or delete them as a group. Modules transfer data, and to do that we need to connect them. And just like a regular audio device who has input-output connectors, the same goes for modules, when the left side is always the input and the right side is always the output. So if, for example, I will do something like this, in this case this module sends data to this module who receives data. To connect modules, all you have to do is click and drag from the sender's output towards the receiver's input. To disconnect, you simply do the opposite thing, and from the receiver's input you click and drag away. JSMaker has many kinds of modules, as you can see in the variables category. We can find modules like string or a boolean and more. You can notice the differences in the colors and the letters written on the connectors, which represents the data type that the module handles, like S for string, B for boolean, F in this case is for float, and it handles also an integer. In the math category, for example, we can find modules like the multiply that has two inputs, or the random module that has no input at all, because all it does is generating a number and it doesn't really needs any input. So this was the first video and my first tutorial ever, so thank you for tolerating my accent. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked JSMaker's idea and you find it inspiring like I do. In the next video I'm gonna show how to create some basic stuff, and until then, thank you and see you later.